Hello. We are back in Lioden. I decided to start a project series going over the Raffle Lioness archive since no other YouTubers have that I know of, and I felt like that was an issue for the community. Who wants to go through these themselves and figure out what they're looking at? Who has the time for that? Never mind to the people who actually do. That's a huge commitment for the rest of us, though. I do recommend playing this video and future ones in this series in the background while you play the game, since they are more educational and less entertaining. I'm going to start at the beginning, which is the only place to start, really, and I will be going over the lionesses 4 months at a time, which should give us about 16 lions per episode to go over, assuming there were 4 lions released each month. I will link the Raffle Lioness wiki directory below so everybody can check it out for themselves, especially since the wiki itself is a great tool, full of information on things in the game, such as appearance stuff, markings especially, breeding, so like your combo bases and your eyes and whatnot, mutations is a huge one. It also gives you the basic information if you straight up don't know what's going on with that or need a refresher. It also has information on stuff in the crossroads, the stuff that's for sale everywhere, and especially important, the events, because there is so much information to do with those. I'm glad that they have them in the wiki. And this is the official wiki as far as I am aware. There is an app version you can download. I'm pretty sure it's not on all devices, but I could be wrong. The wiki itself, since I visit it so often, prompted it to me to download, if that makes sense. So that could be an option for you as well, if that is available for you. Anyway, on to the Raffle Lionesses. The site itself opens up the directory with what you can see on screen, and hopefully you've had time to read, even though I've been yapping. Especially take note of the note, the warning, I should say, since everything before 2018 might not be accurate, depending on what they could remember about them, because I'm not sure when this was made, but I believe it was after the game had been up for some time. Again, if somebody watches this that knows better than I do, please leave it in the comments. I will pin that. But we can start off in 2013, which I suppose is when the Lionesses started coming out. And we start off on August 30th, 2013, with this lady. She is a prune base with burnt skin and green eyes, a normal black main type, and no mutation, pose, or background. She has a full 10 markings, which several others later on do not. For listeners, her markings are from slot 1 through 10, cream underfelt at 100%, white rims at 100%, brown cover at 30%, white belly at 20%, golden coat at 30%, dim lilac at 100%, lilac pelage at 30%, white half at 90%, black low flow at 50%, and black dorsal line at 100%. The second lioness was September 6th, 2013. She's a cocoa base, tan skin with gray eyes, and a razor black mane type. She has no mutation, pose, or background. She only has 7 markings. Her markings are from 1 through 7, cream half at 50%, white strokes at 40%, golden tips at 90%, white rims at 60%, dim black at 30%, black panther at 100%, and white soft unders at 40%. There was no lioness September 13th, or no data on any lioness, September 13th. So the third lioness is September 20th, 2013. She is a fiery base with burnt skin and red eyes, a Barbary Zer main type, and no background pose or mutation. She has 8 markings, though slots 6 and 9 are missing. Her markings are from 1 through 10, black half at 90%, black back hair at 50%, black gradient 2 at 20%, brown top smooth at 30%, brown back at 40%, missing, white rims at 100%, gold panther at 100%, missing, and golden tips at 80%. The next lioness is September 27th, number 4. She's a slate base with black skin and white eyes. She has a heavy white main type and no background pose or mutation. She has 8 markings as well, though slots 7 and 10 are missing this time. Her markings are from 1 through 10, dim lilac at 100%, white underfelt at 100%, white belly at 100%, black back at 30%, black low flow at 100%, black half at 100%, missing, under white 3 at 100%, vitiligo 1 at 100%, and missing. Number 5 was on October 4th, 2013. She is a maroon base with pink skin and pink eyes, normal brown main type with no mutation, pose, or background. She has 8 markings, with the last 2 empty. Her markings are from 1 through 10, white underfelt at 80%, cream rims at 100%, darkened black at 30%, dim black at 40%, lilac pelage at 20%, cream half at 50%, golden ends at 100%, white rims at 100%, missing and missing. Our next lioness was on October 11th, 2013. She is a cocoa base with tan skin and green eyes, a normal cream main type, not scream type, and no mutation, pose, or background. She only has 6 markings, which are from 1 through 10, lilac rogue at 74%, under cream 3 at 48%, leg stripes at 42%, white beard at 54%, under white 1 at 58%, lilac pelage at 46%, missing, 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 and missing. On October 18th, 2013, lioness number 7 came out. She is a vandal with dark brown skin and hetero green and blue eyes. Her main type is normal brown, but she has no pose, mutation, or background. She is the second lioness to have a full 10 markings, which are from 1 through 10. White soft unders at 100%, white belly at 40%, black pelage at 100%, classic cream front at 90%, dim pelage at 60%, black dorsal line at 100%, dark brown panther at 40%, lilac rogue at 10%, cream soft unders at 20%, and vitiligo 1 at 25%. Number 8 was released October 25th and has a maroon base with pink skin and blue eyes. She has razor black mane type, but no mutation, pose, or background. She only has 6 markings, which are from 1 through 10, white rims at 64%, black sable at 78%, dim black at 42%, black pelage at 95%, black panther at 100%, white beard at 75%, missing, 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 and missing. We are halfway done with this video. As I said, we're only going to go over about 16 lines. Let me know if this is too many lines all at once, or if I should half it to 8. Or if you think it's fine. Either is fine. Next, on November 1st, we have a gray base with tan skin and gray eyes. She has a Barbary white main type, but no pose mutation or background. She is the third to have all 10 markings, which are from 1 through 10, black back hair at 100%, black rogue at 100%, white soft unders at 30%, cream underfelt at 50%, vitiligo 1 at 55%, dim brown at 50%, cream rims at 20%, cream sable at 40%, white cover at 30%, and dim black at 100%. November 8th. November 8th gave us a Maltese base lady with black skin, hetero, blue and green eyes, and a normal white main type. She has no pose, mutation, or background. She only has 6 markings, which are from 1 to 10, black dorsal line at 100%, missing, black panther at 100%, darkened black at 95%, vitiligo 1 at 100%, white belly at 46%, black back hair at 73%, missing, missing, and missing. On November 15th, 2013, we received a fiery base with burnt skin, hetero, green and blue eyes, and the Transvaal fawn main type. She also has no pose, background, or mutation. She is the 4th to have all 10 markings, which are from 1 through 10, brown paws at 40%, white underfelt at 47%, white soft unders at 33%, lilac rogue at 100%, black pelage at 100%, black sable at 30%, vitiligo 1 at 40%, black ends at 100%, black low flow at 100%, and white cover at no percentage listed. There was no lioness November 22nd, so we moved to November 29th for the 12th lioness. She is a fiery base with burnt skin, blue eyes, and the razor black main type. She only has 3 markings, so her slot list reads as follows: missing, black rogue at 100%, dim black at 85%, gold panther at 100%, missing, 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 and missing. December 6th was also skipped, so number 13 came to us on December 13th, 2013. 13. She is a cocoa base with tan skin, hetero, blue and brown eyes, and the sideburn white mane type. She has no pose, background, or mutation. She has all 10 markings, which are from 1 through 10, black rogue at 100%, black pelage at 31%, cream soft unders at 100%, cream rims at 100%, dark brown panther at 100%, dark brown pelage at 45%, white underfelt at 100%, white undercover at 45%, golden coat at 31%, and brown top smooth at 100%. Next up, on December 20th, was this prune base lady with burnt skin, hetero blue and green eyes, and the thick white mane type. She has no background pose or mutation. She only has 5 markings, so her slot list reads as follows: white underfelt at 75%, white undercover at 67%, dark brown coat at 55%, classic half front at 44%, not 45, brown pelage at 22%, missing, 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 and missing. Our last lady for today was released on December 27th, 2013, and is number 15 on the list, unless I've miscounted somehow. She is a maroon base with pink skin, hetero blue and green eyes, and the Barbary white mane type. She has 9 out of 10 markings, which are dark brown panther at 100%, dark brown pelage at 100%, dark brown rogue at 100%, brown paws at 55%, vitiligo 1 at 100%, white underfelt at 100%, cream coat at 40%, missing, black back hair at 88%, and brown low flow at 100%. Alright, guys, how do we feel about the first lions? Personally, I find them boring and dreadfully similar to each other, but I am someone who has started in the last year. I started in 2024, in the fall, and this is the summer in 2025. So pretty close to a year, but a year. I do not know what markings and colors were available back then. The years aren't available when you look at the markings and like when they came out and whatever. So I have no idea what was available then. I would assume that it would be more than this, though. I'm not sure. I guess I fully do not know which ones were just Raffle Lioness markings here and which ones were introduced by the Raffle Lionesses also. Out of these 15 lions, we had cocoa bases 3 times, maroon 3 times, fiery 3 times, hetero blue and green eyes 3 times, burnt skin 5 times, and tan skin 4 times. I'm not sure if the Raffle Lionesses are supposed to use so many of the same color schemes, markings, eyes, etc., because that's how the developers release and spread those specific markings or bases or eyes, or if the designer simply liked these combinations at the time and decided to use them a bunch. But I don't know specifically. I'm assuming it's the first one where those specific bases and eyes and whatnot needed to be released, so they put them in a bunch of different lines to do so. But we will have to see if this is common throughout the directory or if it was just the first lines that got hit like this. Personally, for the most part, I think they're pretty alright. They're plain. Some people would call them potatoes, but we are in 2025 now, right? So, like, our idea of potatoes would be different from then. And I'm not sure overall what markings and colorations were available again, So we have like crazy designs now that we can choose from. But in 2013, maybe these were literally like the best ones, right? And they had the new colors and the new designs and the new bases. 'Cause some of them are really pretty, even though they are plain. And I don't think that's bad at all. Some people think so. I don't. Yeah. I mean, they're plain, but they're not bad. Oh, my notes say in 2025 we have glitter bomb markings, which is true. Blue and purple and all sorts of things. These are still mostly, roughly, um, colors you could see. Pink is a little wrong for that, and so is bright orange, but they're still pastel-y enough, I suppose, that you could see that in nature. Maybe a little exaggerated, but you know, we have glitter markings now, so of course these seem plain in comparison. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are if you lasted this long through this video on these ladies, and what you thought the first lionesses would look like if you have not already looked at the directory. Next video, we will be starting off the 2014 lionesses. I will attempt to put it out next week after this goes up. Not next month, but we shall see. Thank you for watching so much. If you haven't liked the video and you don't want to, totally fine. This is kind of boring. But please interact in some way. If you can comment and tell me your favorite of these lionesses, actually. Mine is actually this one, even though I don't like pink. The maroon one. The second lioness, I think? No, that's not the second lioness. That's like the fourth or something. Fifth. That's the fifth lioness. Tell me your favorite of the beginning lionesses, please, in the comments. Anyway, see y'all later.